Alright! What's up guys, Soul here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, we underwent the ceremony to get the Mark of the Wing that would allow Nina to become the Great Bird, and lo and behold, after we did all the trials and tribulations of it, it seems that Nina's sister Mina took the mark and decided to sacrifice her life to become the Great Bird for her sister. That way we can become the Great Bird. Now, on that note, if you heard last episode, I planned on doing quite a few things, and this episode is going to be dedicated to a lot of side stuff, picking up a lot of secrets, and ultimately taking care of getting some of the best equipment in the game, because now we have access to it. Now, in order for us to get the best equipment in the game, we need a lot of money, and when I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money. Now, if you had followed the progressions that I did and picked up the townsfolk I did, you should be able to get a lot of money very quickly. Now, the first thing we need to do is get an item that will get us in, and for us to do that, you need the following. You need 3 medicates, I believe. Let me just double check because it's been a while since I've done it. Is it medicates? No, it's conditions up. So let's sell those because I don't care. Because you may think, oh, you lost money, but you'll see. So you get the conditions up, 1, 2, 3, and then the next thing you do is you go to Mr. Day over here. And with Day, what you want to do is you want to buy tuna. Now, I believe, like I said, it's been a while. I know the condition's up. Now, this is one of the first times I'm actually going to do this. So, with our town, remember, when you pick the render house, you actually can cook stuff. Now, cooking is the best way to get the best items, meaning like usable items in the game. So, what you can do is you can mix different things. So let me give an example. Let me see if I can show. So let's do 2 health balls, and then you cancel out, and then what they'll do is you'll have the lady cook and you'll get an extract. So you have all these different recipes you can gain, and it's really cool. Now, the recipe that I'm going to use is you could do 3 conditions up in 1 tuna. And I believe if I do this right, let me see if I have this correct, 2 gold bars. So, gold bars inherently have no item use in combat or no whatever use, but the beauty of a gold bar is you can sell it, and they sell for a lot of money. And if you're wondering how much money does it sell for, well, I'm going to show you right now, because this is the guaranteed way of you making a lot of money quickly, meaning that you can get access to a lot of the rare weapons and items you want. So what I'm going to do is you sell it 6,000 coins for just something that you paid. So basically we got 12,000 coins immediately for 1, 2, 3, so that's 3,000. And I'm just going to show you that this is basically no fluke. So for 3,500 coins worth of stuff, you can basically, oh I'm sorry, 3,300 coins worth of stuff, you can get 12,000 coins. And so what I'm going to do off screen quickly is I'm going to buy out as much as possible, and I'm going to make, let me see, probably a few 100,000. And you're going to be like, well, that's a lot of money, but like I said, I have a very good reason for doing this. So rather than bore you guys with details, I'm going to do this off screen. So I'm going to show you one more time. 3 conditions up, 1 tuna, let it cook off, and you get 2 gold bars. And like I said, 12,000 coins for 3,300 coins worth of stuff. Now, I'm also going to tell you, there is a chance when you do the cooking that there is a failure, and the failure will manufacture charcoal, which is basically one of the most useless items in the game. So please be aware of that. But most of the time when you do the cooking, it should be good. So like I said, I'm going to do it off screen, and I will be right back. And I'm back, guys. So check this out. You can see the money stash is well over 250,000, which it sounds crazy, but that is still it's enough for what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to swap out somebody because I really want to make sure offensively that I'm set for the things I need to do. So obviously I need myself. I'm going to take Nina because she can summon the Great Bird. I need Spar for the warping and for her to be able to walk through the tree area, so that tells you an idea of what we're going to do. And I'm going to auto the order, and there we go. Now, the first place we're going to go, and this is actually the first place I would like to go, first and foremost, is I'm going to show you where you need to go, because it also coincides with where we'll be going at the next episode. But I will show you because it is actually a good point of reference. Now you go over here. We're going to go south. So this is Guns, if you remember. I'm going to show you the map for reference. Now, you can know that at this point we have not gone south of that Farmtown area. So I'm going to show you guys more of an idea, and if you obviously know what this is High Fort. Okay, maybe I overshot it a bit, but hey, what can you do? Anyways, so we're gonna go Alright, so I want to see if I'm overshooting. Okay, good. Now we're on the right track. Good. So that's Farmtown. This is this area. Now what you want to do is you want to park your little keister right about here. This is good, yes. And we want to get into a fight, so let's get into a fight. And come on. You know, I want to get into a fight and it doesn't have. Okay, there we go. We're going to encounter that golem. Just let's take him out as quickly as possible. You know, unless you're nature, because I haven't really shown the power of nature yet. We're going to freeze him, and blue, you're going to cast Fireball. So, yeah, just try to take him out as quickly as possible. And like I said, it is worth it what we're going to do at this point, because you really do want to get the best equipment. This is the way to go. So I'm casting all the possible way to take this guy out as quick as possible. Good. So I'm hoping it's going to show up. Oh wait, I just realized something. Nope, it didn't show up. So good. Whew, that would have been very embarrassing, because I just realized one more thing we forgot to do. Shows where I am. Okay, so we're around the area, and I'm trying to see where it is, because it is a point that you want to hit. So that, we'll get to that area next, but right now, we gotta go. You can see that I am like tinkering with the map, because I'm trying to get to, oh, here we go. So here is basically where you want to go next. That is the Grand Church, basically where Ray and that knight said that Daisy was, but we're not going to go in there quite yet. Where we're going to go, however, is this building. And this building, for some inexplicable reason, is an inn in the middle of the area, and you can see that he's sitting there chilling. Now, I'm not going there to rest. I am going there to get this. The Charm Rod is the best fishing rod in the game, so pick it up as soon as possible, and we're going to go back to that area once again to take care of what we're going to take care of. And like I said, very much worth your time and effort to get what we're going to get. So let's fly again. And then just for map reference, you can see it's there. So you basically have to go quite eastward from that Farmtown area in order to get to that map. And we're going to go like this, and I'm going to map out. So I'm going to try to camp it maybe right here. Yeah, let's try here now. There we go. And you could actually come here a lot earlier if you opt to bring Jean in, but I recommend doing this area once you get Nina. It's just a lot easier for you to traverse, and I'm trying to get into a fight once again, and it is just incredibly difficult. Alright, these are Cockatrice, so let's just instant kill these guys, because you really just want to get this done quickly and as soon as possible. So, Typhoon, Blue, cast Fireball. Of course, cast Hush. You know, you would think that they're always going to do something. Oh, there you go. Blue instant killed them. Not bad. Nina gains level, and she gains death, which is excelente. Alright, we're not doing very well. So, you know what? I'm going to... Well, let's try one more time. Let's see if we get lucky here. Alright, another golem, so let's attack. Attack. And we're gonna cast freeze. And we're gonna cast fireball. And yeah. Push. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a reason why this spot isn't particularly special, because it's not the easiest part to get. Ooh, and that guy did a lot of damage to me. That big damage, as someone would say. And there we go. Alright, cool. With him taken out, beautiful. Did you show up? Not quite. So you know what? I'm gonna go off screen until I get the fish spots. I'll be right back. Okay, and you know what? I'm actually back to show you guys something. This is actually really cool. This monster is actually a good monster to get some gear off of. This is the mammoth. I'm gonna defend with that, and these guys, they're susceptible to instant death. Just to give you a point of reference as well, but they're very, very strong. So you really do want to dispatch them as quickly as possible. And you see that with an instant death spell, can take him out. And you see, even with the main character having the high defense he has, takes a lot of damage from this guy. So just, if you can, death is always worth it to cast all these guys. It kills them instantly, kills them pretty nicely. And they net some good XP. So yeah, I got 40,000 XP from that fight. And if you get lucky, one of the drops that they'll do is actually the best armor for random cat. But on the note, we're back. And I am back. It took me a little bit of time because I had to find the exact area, but you basically want to encounter a fight in that area that I'm standing in. Now, from there, drop him off, switch to the main character, and there we go. Now, get all equipped. So we're gonna go Monero fishing again, so hooray. So equip that charm rod and equip the gold. And just cast it, so... And it takes a little bit of time, so just be patient. He'll eventually show up. There he is. You want to get him. Good. And we caught this Monero. This is the first of the ones we want to catch. And he opened up his shop. Give a nice little chit chat and look at the armory. So, alright. You can see some good armor here. Now I'm going to show you. So, pretty good stuff here. But you want to go for this. This is the best shield in the game, the Medusa shield. And I'm going to swap out, obviously, give it to my character. And you also, I'm going to buy 2 more, because I'm going to start giving to people. Now, you can also show you that the armor here is not that great, and you can see that it's not good. And then what I can do here is do that, but I'm not worried about that. So you really want to get is this. Now, on top of it being the best shield in the game, if you use it in combat, the Medusa shield actually acts as an attack up item. So that is why it is the best shield in the game. And we're going to go to the next spot to get our next set of secrets. So on that note, I will meet you by the Great Sea of Trees. So I shall be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back. So here is the next fishing spot we're going to. Now from the Great Sea of Trees, I went westward to this little outlet of island. And you pretty much will miss it if you're not someone who's played this for quite a bit of time. But you want to go here. Now from here, once again, this is the second Monero shop, and I'm going to take advantage of it. Once again, equip your gear, and for me, I'm going to equip another piece of gold, and let's do it. Oop, no, that would be bad. And like I said, once again, Moneros are very random of how they get out of here, so you gotta be a little bit patient with them. There we go. get him over, and let's take advantage of this. Now, remember I told you that in the game there are very few accessory shops. This is the only other one besides the one you get with Hans. And you really want to take advantage of this guy because on top of him selling some really good stuff, which is basically he can have one increase offense, avoid being a zombie, meet the enemy less, which is a great one. You want to get this stuff. This one is a very good item, so you want to get at least 2 of them. I usually get that, and then the hero baton once again is one that increases offense. So this is actually good for characters who are offensively oriented, mainly my character, so I'm going to pick up a few also. And then the holy SF, which is basically like a mantle, meet the enemy less. This is great for avoiding enemy. And the Kramer bracelet, it's okay item. I prefer the slots for other stuff, so I think I have plenty of stuff here. So now that we have that taken care of, our next missions are to get some other fishing spots, and with those fishing spots we're going to get some rare items. So I'm going to switch Nina again. And first things first, we're actually going to need to pick up some bait. So the bait you want to pick up, and this is something that a lot of people overlook, is I'm going to show you once I get to where I need to get to. Here we go. And we're going to go to Hometown. And we're going to warp again. So let's take care of that. There we go. So like, sorry, this is like the beginning process is very boring. I'm gonna pick up, you know what, I'm gonna pick up 11 urchins. Now I want to pick up urchins because of what you need them for, and I think at this point I can deposit the money because I don't need it at this point as well. So let's take care of that. I always speed up that part because I think it's kind of frivolous to keep going with that. And let's do that. Alright, so now the first spot we want to go to is here? Yeah, here. Okay, so this is the first spot we want to go to. Okay, can't land there. Here we go, we'll land here. Alright, cool. So we land. And I'm going to tell you, do this part the moment you get the Great Bird. And I will do a little bit of spoiler of not why, but you will lose the ability to use the Great Bird at a certain point. I'm not going to say when, but you will. And that is why I say the minute I get the Great Bird, I take advantage of these certain secrets. And they are really good secrets overall. So, yeah, take care of that as quickly as possible. Once again, take him out. Hopefully we can take this guy out. I'm actually surprised we're not doing the output we want to do. Usually, I guess then the monsters around this level are basically what we should be at, so yeah. Now, if everything had gone right, okay, I got unlucky there, so I really want to get oh, check that out. So let's auto this, because I think we can one-shot these. Oh, we can, wow. That's not good. Oh, that's terrible. No, I should have just cast magic. Oh, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I can live with that. Cool. Check that one out. And check that one out. Beautiful. Okay. Now, what you want to get here is, once again, a fishing spot, and I'm trying to get very lucky with it, but unfortunately, I've been not having very good luck with spots, so yeah. And ooh, can we fight these? Oh yeah, the gangster lizards that were inside the Grandpa the Whale. So let's use nature. You know what? We're going to just should take these out as quickly as possible. So typhoon, and let's use fireball. This is why Blue is so broken when you get her very early on, because she has all these spells. And while Nina is just racking up the levels. She is getting very, very good here. So, let me see. Should I go off screen? You know, we'll try one more time. And if I get unlucky one more time, I'm gonna go off screen and take care of what I take care of. So, let's play some roulette here. Come on, light my fire. Okay, we can run away. Cool. Fishing, fishing. Nope. All right, so I'll be right back. Oh, that took quite a while, and this is the area I was talking about. So this is the fishing spot. You basically just have to go a little bit southeast of where township is, and you want to make sure that you are well equipped. So I will equip that, and let's go fishing. Okay, there we go. And you can see down there is a treasure chest. Now, make sure all your stuff's equipped, and I think I am good. Yes. That was a bad throw. There we go, that's a good cast. And like I said, you want the charm rod. Once you have the charm rod, you're good. Now, it takes some time, but there we go. Come on. Did I get the first shot? Yes, I did. Awesome. And now you have the treasure box. And in this treasure box is the Empire Sword. The Empire Sword is the best, and I'm gonna know the best sword in the game for the main character. You will get some hero sword. Look at that. Look at that jump. It is a 90... I'm gonna write that. The Goblin Sword, which is a good sword, you get a 92-point increase in offense. That is insane. And on top of that, you get a high critical hit ratio. So, that is ridiculous as it is. Now, what I'm going to do is go to the next fishing spot, and I can actually show that from live. So, let's use Lena again. Activate the Great Bird. But what we should do, however, is we should rest up first. And I don't think at this point... Well, I want Blue, because Blue actually has death spells, so... Yeah, want to keep her in the party. Because where we're going, you can deal with monsters that you would want to have an instant kill effect. So, keep progressing. This is good. And we're going to do that. Now, once again, I told you I should show you the accessories I have. Remember I told you about that fast shoe, what it does? It more increases your chance of getting a first strike. Check this out. It also increases your vigor, so you're going to be fast, and you're also going to be very strong. So I usually equip the fast shoe and the hero. I mean, it's called belt from what I learned, but I say baton. And with that, now we actually have the offensive and the speed for the main character, so he's pretty much a powerhouse. And let's also switch to a defensive position with an auto. And I want to keep Spar in the party because I just like having Spar's capability of healing and the overall AP, because when you do the grind at that point, you really want to have someone like a Spar in the party. I'm going to build up my other characters, so don't you worry. I'm going to probably switch up the party overall once I get to a certain point. Now, what we want to go to next is here, the gate area. And there is, we're going to go here, we're going to start going through that. And once again, this is the reason why I want the instant deaths, because having the instant deaths allows me to fight these guys. And really, you want to fight as many of these as possible, because if you do get lucky with the drop, you can get, like I said, the ultimate armor for Rand or Cat. And there we go. This is the next fishing spot that I was referring to. You want to definitely go here. And I'm going to equip the gear I need. So let's once again equip the charm rod. There we go. And we're going to equip Thine Urchin. Because a lot of people don't really know that you can use the Urchin. Most people I know use gold, and I think that's kind of a waste of stuff. And let's see. There we go. Come on, treasure box. Beautiful. Now we have the second treasure box that is very important to the game, and for that we get the life armor. So we've already succeeded in getting the stuff we want to get, and with that, life armor, look at that, 36 point boost in defense, and on top of that, for every step you take, you regenerate 1 hit point. So this my character's already pretty much got his best armor and his best shield and his best sword in the game. So what's next? All we need left is the best helmet, and that comes much later on. So unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. But there is one more place we want to go to, and one more treasure box that is of the utmost importance. And for that, we need Nina's ability once again to fly. And for there, we are going to go to Giant Island. And for here, we're going to get into a fight in the Giant Island. It's just going to be most excellent. Come on. And I'm trying to think if I should do another episode rooted in the other Monero spots, but like realistically, if there were a Monero spot worth the effort, I would do it. Maybe there is. Maybe I'll show you like some of the other spots that, if you want to get the stuff. Okay. There we go. So yeah, this is always like the hard part about a fishing or a hunting spot. You have to like basically look at the damage. We're already doing a good amount of damage at this point, so. And I should show you the Medusa shield. You know what? That's what I'm going to do next. I will show you that. Yeah, like, it's the only bad part about Giant Island is you have to go through this, but I'm going to show something. So, once again, you know what? Let's do it. So, Medusa shield, I'm going to use it on my character. Nina, we're going to cast Freeze, and Blue, you're also going to cast Freeze. Because obviously it's going to cast Cure 4 on itself, which is kind of crappy. Oof, that is some damage. Go. And Medusa shield, check this out. With the Medusa shield, attack up. It is wonderful. So there we go. But it looks like you get hit by something. That's like the funniest part about it. Ooh, that is damage right there. That's damage. That is what I want to do. That's what I like to see. And it's the reason why I always try to carry an extra Medusa shield, so that when there's a point where a character doesn't have magic, but you want to really help the character, that gives you the buff. Okay, cool. Yay! And for that we are rewarded with a fishing spot, which is what we wanted, so let us go into it now. Equip gear. This might be a little bit tougher because there are fish here that live urchins, and that's going to be kind of a pain to deal with that, but if we can get it. Let's see. No, you darn minnow. Curse you. Curse your greedy nature. Okay, cool. We split them up enough that we can. There we go. Come on, bring it up. Beautiful, and we got it. And this was the last important fishing spot because now we get the love bracelet. Now, the beauty of the love bracelet is like the life armor. For every step you take, you gain 1 hit point. So you can give this to anybody, and basically it'll help them out. So, but then I think on this note, we've actually covered the 2 best Monero spots. We covered the 3 best fishing spots. And we've done a cavalcade of gear that's going to make our journey a lot easier. So I think I'm going to end it on a high note here. And on the next episode, we're going to continue the storyline. So if you like my video or my other videos, please help support this channel by subscribing. This is Soul signing off on the Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. I hope you have a great day. Peace!